gratitude diary. First, blessings, write a gratitude diary. First, count your blessings, write a gratitude diary. Second, remind yourself of how talented and awesome you are and think of all the good things. 3, expand your circle of friends to include inspiring and motivating people who trust you. Keep some emotional distance from people that make you feel small. Second, remind yourself of how talented and awesome you are and think of make you feel small and sharing. That way you focus less on your own pain. And 5, enlarge your consciousness. Make a spiritual connection to get the strength to be able to deal with the pain. And now for the bonus tip. The bonus tip is to focus at one thing at a time. Our mind is this monkey.
High achievers. I did that to find. Study these people and imagine yourself in their position, and in your mind.
Stands for thankfulness. The incredible thing about gratitude is that when you're present in gratitude, you can't be anywhere else. That means that if you're having a thankful thought, you can't have a worry thought. If you're having a grateful thought, you can't have an anxious thought. What an incredible creation. Gratitude and thankfulness has to be practiced in a particular way. It has to be, first of all, expressed.
करेंगे ना, फर्स्ट थॉट क्या थी, तो वो फर्स्ट थॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड की होनी चाहिए. तो ये एक छोटा सा अभ्यास करते हैं. अगर हम सुबह सुबह शुक्रिया करेंगे ना, थोड़े दिन में सारा दिन में मन शिकायत कम करेगा, क्योंकि उसको शुक्रिया करने की आदत पड़ जाएगी. सेकंड, हम कुछ अफर्मेशन सुबह सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट, मतलब सुबह किसका चेहरा देखा था, तो विच मीन सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट क्या थी, तो वो फर्स्ट थॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड की होनी चाहिए. तो ये एक छोटा सा
I have this all, I never wanted this. Real happiness lies in gratitude. So be grateful, be alive, and live every moment. Thank you. Happiness lies in gratitude. So be grateful, be alive, and live every moment.
दिन था, क्योंकि वो मेरा ट्रेनर बोल सकते हो या एनर्जी गेनर टाइप पार्ट था, जिसमें मैं अकेले जाती थी, कुछ फोन वगैरह नहीं, ठीक है, और कभी थक गई थी और अपने आप से ही बोलती थी कि मैं कितनी लकी हूँ कि मैं ये पेपर दे पा रही हूँ, मैं कितनी लकी हूँ कि मैं 100% अपना पढ़ाई कर पा रही हूँ, क्योंकि कितने सारे लोग हैं अभी हॉस्पिटल में जो प्रे कर रहे हैं इस लाइफ के लिए, और वो लाइफ मेरे पास अभी है. सो ये कोई छोटी चीज नहीं है, राइट, ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है कि मुझे कुछ चीज चाहिए और चीज के लिए मैं मेहनत कर पा रही हूँ. सो थैंक यू गॉड फॉर ऑल दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. मैं बस वहां पे बैठ के ग्रेटिट्यूड फील करती थी और भगवान को थैंक यू बोलती थी और बस अपने आसपास नोटिस करती थी कि सब कितने खुश हैं. सो इससे मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था, और यही एक पार्ट है जिसने सबसे ज्यादा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट किया है मेरे पढ़ाई में, मेरे रैंक में. इसी ने मुझे कंसिस्टेंट बना के रखा है पूरे 2 महीने तक सेल्फ स्टडी करने के लिए. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप पूरे दिन में, मैं नहीं बोल रही कि शाम में या जब आप गार्डन जाओ तब भी, बट पूरे दिन में बस एक टाइम ऐसा निकालो जहाँ पे आप भगवान को शुक्रिया बोल रहे हो, अपने इस लाइफ के लिए शुक्रिया बोल रहे हो, आप पेपर दे पाओगे, आप 100% मेहनत कर पा रहे हो, उसके लिए शुक्रिया बोलो. और ये मस्ट है, ऐसा करना चालू कर दो आज ही से. इसके रिजल्ट्स आपको तुरंत मिल जाएंगे, ठीक है. इसके लिए आपको एग्जाम के रिजल्ट्स के लिए वेट नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, इसके रिजल्ट्स इंस्टेंट होते हैं, ठीक है. फिर मैं गार्डन से घर तो या एनर्जी गेनर टाइप पार्ट था, जिसमें मैं अकेले जाती थी, कुछ फोन वगैरह नहीं, ठीक है, वॉकिंग जाती थी और कभी थक गई तो मैं सोचा कि मुझे कुछ चीज चाहिए और चीज के लिए मैं मेहनत कर पा रही हूँ. सो थैंक यू गॉड फॉर ऑल दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. मैं बस वहां पे बैठ के ग्रेटिट्यूड फील करती थी और भगवान को थैंक यू बोलती थी और बस अपने आसपास नोटिस करती थी कि सब कितने खुश हैं. सो इससे मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था, और यही एक पार्ट है जिसने सबसे ज्यादा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट किया है मेरे रैंक में. इसमें से सिर्फ 2-3 और जो बचा हुआ 1 घंटा रहता था उस पर यूट्यूब देखती थी. यूट्यूब के मैराथन्स हो गए, ठीक है, मेरे टाइम पे मैराथन्स कि आप खुद के लिए मिनिमम हाफ एन आवर निकालो. इसका मतलब ये है कि आप खुद को 1 घंटा दो. अब कैसे दोगे, या फिर आप खुद के साथ रहो. मैं क्या करती थी, मैं जाती थी गार्डन पे मेरे टाइम पे तो कोरोना या लॉकडाउन ऐसा कुछ था नहीं, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप बस खुद के साथ, हाँ, अपना कभी अकेले रहो, अकेले टाइम स्पेंड करो. मेरे लिए तो ये बहुत ही ज्यादा इफेक्टिव था. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, आई यूज्ड टू गो टू गार्डन, हमेशा शाम को जाती थी, क्योंकि फाउंडेशन में तो आई वाज अ गुड गाइजर थी, मैं जल्दी उठाती थी गार्डन. एग्जीक्यूटिव में जब से क्लासेस स्टार्ट हुए तब में कन्वर्ट हो गई, इसलिए मैं शाम को जाती थी. बट अगर आप अर्ली राइजर हो, इट इज ओके अगर आप शाम को भी जा रहे हो तो, बट जाओ, और टाइम में तो यू हैव टू गो. बट इस माइंड डाइवर्ट होगा, आपके पास एनर्जी आएगी जो इस मोमेंट पे बहुत ज्यादा रिक्वायर्ड है. आपको एनर्जी बहुत ज्यादा चाहिए पढ़ने की. वो एनर्जी कब आएगी, जब आप पढ़ाई से कुछ चेंज करोगे. आप स्पोर्ट्स भी कर सकते हो, हाँ, फिर वो कर लो ताकि आपके अंदर जो एनर्जी है वो रिगेन होगी. एंड जब गार्डन जाती थी तब वहां पे मैं देखती थी कि छोटे छोटे बच्चे खेलते रहते थे, अंकल आंटीज वॉक करते थे, वो बहुत ही अच्छा मोमेंट रहता था. स्टार्स देखती थी, मून देखती थी, खुद को मैं फील करती थी कि हाँ मैं कुछ कर रही हूँ अपने लाइफ में. अच्छा, ऐसा सब सेरेनिटी बोलते हैं इसको, एक पीस के साथ रहना. तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एट दिस मोमेंट ऑफ टाइम. भले आपका थोड़ा पढ़ाई कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो रहा है, बट इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप हाफ या 1 आवर खुद को दो, और इस मोमेंट पे तो बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है. इस वीडियो का मैं समरी करूँ तो वो ये रहेगा कि हम
ईयरफोन्स प्लग करके अपनी कोई भी रिविजनरी वीडियो सुन सकते हैं, तो वो आपका टाइम आपका यूटिलाइज भी हो जाएगा और आपका कुछ बॉडी मूवमेंट भी हो गया. तो तीसरी चीज आप ये कर सकते हैं,
Focused, practice deep breathe in and then holding your breath and then releasing your breath. Do it 10 minutes a day. It will help.
हम अपने पर संयम करने में सफल होते हैं और यही बात कृष्ण हमें बता रहे हैं.
Future.
प्राणायाम से हम अपने पर संयम करने में सफल होते हैं और यही बात
paper and take deep breaths in, hold it, and then release it. Do this exercise a couple of times. And then after that, just take one question and focus on that.
थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग देयर अपनी आंखों के बारे में सोच सकते हो थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग देयर कानों के बारे में थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग देयर थैंक यू मंत्र की तरह चलना चाहिए मंत्र होता है ना ये असली मंत्र है थैंक यू फॉर एवरीथिंग दिस इज द हाइट ऑफ पीसफुलनेस अरे खुशी बोलते हैं
मुझे डर के संस्कार को अपना चेंज करना है तो मेरा संकल्प होगा मैं निर्भय हो आई एम फियरलेस दिस इज द संकल्प आई हैव टू क्रिएट सपोज मुझे चिंता हो रही है तो मेरा संकल्प होगा आई एम पावरफुल मैं शक्तिशाली हूं मैं शांत हूं मैं शांत स्वरूप हूं सपोज मुझे थॉट आ रही है कि सपोज मुझे कुछ हो गया तो मेरा इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है मुझे तो कुछ और बीमारी भी है शरीर निरोगी है स्वस्थ है और हमेशा रहेगा माई बॉडी इज परफेक्ट एंड हेल्थी एंड विल ऑलवेज बी मेरी आयु बहुत लक्रिया बहुत हाई एनर्जी वाइब्रेशन होती है तो सबसे पहली थॉट परमात्मा का शुक्रिया फिर अपने मन और शरीर का शुक्रिया कि ये बिल्कुल स्वस्थ है सो वी नीड टू थैंक आवर माइंड एंड बॉडी बोथ परिवार का शुक्रिया प्रकृति का शुक्रिया हर एक जो आज सेवा कर रहा है उसका शुक्रिया ये सब चीजों का हमें मन में शुक्रिया की थॉट सुबह सुबह क्रिएट करनी चाहिए तो कहते हैं ना सुबह सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट मतलब सुबह किसका चेहरा देखा था तो विच मीन सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट क्या थी तो वो फर्स्ट थॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड की होनी चाहिए तो ये एक छोटा सा अभ्यास करते हैं अगर हम सुबह सुबह शुक्रिया करेंगे ना थोड़े दिन में सारा दिन में मन शिकायत कम करेगा क्योंकि उसको शुक्रिया करने की आदत पड़ जाएगी सेकंड हम कुछ अफर्मेशंस सुबह शुक्रिया करेंगे ना थोड़े दिन में सारा दिन में मन शिकायत कम करेगा क्योंकि उसको शुक्रिया करने की आदत पड़ जाएगी सेकंड हम कुछ अफर्मेशंस ऑलरेडी मतलब अगर आप ऑलरेडी निडर हो तो आपको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है मैं निडर हो क्योंकि आप ऑलरेडी हो तो आपको बनाना थोड़ी है अपने आप को वैसा तो आई एम हमें उन चीजों के लिए बोलना है जो हमें बनना है आई एम बोलकर हम वो बनते जाएंगे तो फिर हम अपने परिवार के लिए भी क्रिएट करेंगे मेरी नौकरी सुरक्षित है तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं हम अपनी वो सोच को बदल रहे हैं जो मन कहता था व्हाट इफ मेरी नौकरी व्हाट इफ मेरी सैलरी तो वो सोच को हमें रिप्लेस करना है क्योंकि संकल्प से सिद्धि होती है तो मुझे बहुत ध्यान से सोचना है तो हम थॉट क्रिएट करेंगे मेरी जॉब मेरी नौकरी सुरक्षित है मेरी सैलरी सुरक्षित है बढ़ जाएगी
दुआएं के तो कितना मन भी शांत रहेगा ना
तो वही तो संकल्प
दुआएं देते जाएंगे तो आप दुआ खुद ही बन जाएंगे
वेरी गुड तो जब आप दुआएं देते जाएंगे तो पहले किसका मन शांत रहेगा अपना मन शांत रहेगा और आपकी दुआएं कहाँ पहुंचेंगी लोगों तक पहुंचेंगी एंड जो आप संकल्प कर रहे हैं वो सिद्ध हो जाएगा अभी क्या कर रहे हैं ऐसा कैसे होगा आपकी दुआएं कहाँ पहुंचेंगी संकल्प कर रहे हैं वो सिद्ध हो जाएगा अभी क्या कर रहे हैं सपोज सुबह मैं अपनी मेडिटेशन और प्रेयर में बोलूं परमात्मा प्लीज मुझे शक्ति देना मुझे अपने बिजनेस से किसी को निकालना भी नहीं है और मुझे किसी की सैलरी कट नहीं करनी मेरे को बहुत पक्का है ये मुझे नहीं करना है ये हमारी थॉट होती है ऐसा कैसे होगा वह के थॉट के ऊपर ओवर पावर कर जाती है इसीलिए संकल्प से सिद्धि मतलब जो सुबह वो थॉट क्रिएट की थी सारा दिन में भी वो ही थॉट क्रिएट करनी है और एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट अफर्मेशन जो हम सबको करनी है कि परमात्मा की शक्तियां परमात्मा की दुआएं मेरे चारों तरफ एक एनर्जी का सर्कल है अपने चारों तरफ
can be so inspiring and so calming that you will feel relaxed from the anxiety. I find that surrounding myself with artwork or inspirational portraits drives me to thoughts of what those individuals went through, what the struggles that they went through are, what the challenges they went through, and that helps me deal with my anxiety. It helps me learn that I'm on the right path, I'm trying to make a difference, and that I can overcome what I'm going through just as they did. Now, the next 4 set of principles are also from my book, but they come in the form of an acronym, IME. Now, the T stands for set of principles are also from my book, but they come in the form of an acronym, IME. Now, the T stands for thankfulness. The incredible thing about gratitude is that when you're present in gratitude, you can't be anywhere else. That means that if you're having a thankful thought, you can't have a worry thought. If you're having a grateful thought, you can't have an anxious thought. What an incredible creation. Gratitude and thankfulness has to be practiced in a particular way. It has to be, first of all, expressed. Keeping a gratitude journal is wonderful. Writing down is beautiful. Unexpressed. Keeping a gratitude journal is wonderful. Writing down is beautiful. Only when you express it does it have the impact that I'm speaking about. It has to be practiced, specific. It has to be diffusers and candles, because a diffuser is infusing the whole environment with a beautiful scent, and it truly changes your mind. If you walk into a space, just think of a spa. As soon as you walk in, you feel different because of the scent. It could just be a normal room, but the scent, sandals, can calm your body right down. Some people feel that silence creates anxiety, and some people feel that sound creates anxiety. Sometimes I like complete silence. It helps me relax and really hear my thoughts and the thoughts that I want to focus on. And sometimes I need to turn on some meditation music, some ambient music, just to have that impact on me. Please use music in your environments, in different rooms in your home, to help you achieve different emotions and feelings that you want to feel at that time. Right now, Blinkist has a special offer.
कुछ भी नहीं है, विचारों का दूसरा नाम ही मन है। आपके अंदर यदि डरावने विचार चलते हैं, घबराहट बनी रहती है, डर लगा रहता है, तो बात चलते हैं, घबराहट बनी रहती है, डर, तो बात साफ है कि आपके अंदर चलने वाले अधिकतर विचार नेगेटिव हैं। यदि आपके अंदर चलने वाले अधिकतर विचार नेगेटिव हैं, तो आपकी फीलिंग्स एंड इमोशंस भी नेगेटिव होंगी, और यदि आप एक्शंस में जाएंगे तो डेफिनेटली नेगेटिव ही आप एक्शन लेने वाले हैं। आप एक इस दुष्चक्र में फंस जाएंगे। जीवनी बहुत बार इसी के लगा जैसे मानसिक भावनात्मक बीमारियां होने लगी, जिनका परिणाम बहुत केवल और केवल पॉजिटिव विचारों को अट्रैक्ट करता है। अंदर चलते हुए विचारों की हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी को धीरे धीरे कम करना होगा, गिराना होगा, आपके चित्त की शांति लौटनी शुरू हो जाएगी। शांत चित्त केवल और केवल पॉजिटिव विचारों को अट्रैक्ट करता है। जब आपके अंदर पॉजिटिव विचार आने लगेंगे तो आपके इमोशंस एंड फीलिंग्स भी पॉजिटिव होंगे, आपके अंदर से विकास और सृजन की बातें निकलने लगेंगी। यदि आपके अंदर से आपके एक्शन भी विकास भरे होंगे, आपके क्रिएटिव होंगे, कंस्ट्रक्टिव, यहीं से आपके जीवन आनंद लौटना शुरू हो जाएगा। जीवन बहुत सरल है, आप ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेशंस में मत जाइएगा। उलझने पर उलझने के फंसाने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, उसे ब्रेक करना है। ब्रेक करने के लिए आप उठ जाइएगा, इधर उधर घूमना शुरू कर दीजिएगा, सोशल मीडिया पर कुछ देखना शुरू कर दीजिएगा, फोन पर किसी से बात करने लगेगा, डीप ब्रीथिंग करने लगेगा, या इधर उधर देख करके आप देखेंगे कि आपने उस फीलिंग को, उस पैटर्न को वहीं पर ब्रेक किया। जैसे ही आपने उसे ब्रेक किया तो वो फीलिंग अपने आप में कमजोर हो जाएगी, नहीं उठेगी। फीलिंग को आपने तोड़ दिया, उसके रास्ते के बीच में आप आकर के खड़े हो गए। फिर आप इसी तरह से उस विचार को क्रिएट करिएगा, फिर फीलिंग उठेगी, फिर आप उसे ब्रेक करिएगा। ब्रेक करने के लिए किसी भी एक्टिविटी में आप इन्वॉल्व हो जाएंगे। अवेयरनेस के साथ में है तो आप निश्चित कर पाएंगे। बार बार विचार से अपने आप को कनेक्ट करें, फीलिंग क्रिएट होगी, उसे ब्रेक करें, फिर विचार से कनेक्ट करें, फीलिंग क्रिएट होगी, फिर आप उसको ब्रेक कर दें। इस तरह आप पाएंगे कि लगातार आप उसके पैटर्न को ब्रेक करने लगे। ब्रेक करते करते फीलिंग्स कम हो जाएंगी, विचार अपने आप में कमजोर हो जाएगा। वो उसी चोर की तरह आपके अंदर आना बंद कर देगा, क्योंकि वो चोरी करने में कामयाब नहीं हो रहा है। अब आप जगे हुए हैं, अब आप होश में हैं। अब अचानक कभी भी वो विचार उठेगा, वो फीलिंग उठेगी, तो आपके पास होश है, आपके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड के पास में एक टूल है, आपके पास एक तरीका है किसको ब्रेक करना है। कि अब आप ब्रेक करने में उस पैटर्न को, जब वो उठेगा तो आप कामयाब होने लगे, कुछ ही दिन में आपको सफलता मिलेगी। इस तरह साथियों, आपके अंदर देखिएगा कितने विचार हैं जो आपके अंदर डर भरी फीलिंग को क्रिएट करते हैं। आप उन पर बारी बारी से काम करेंगे, उनके पैटर्न को ब्रेक करेंगे, फीलिंग्स को तोड़ेंगे, वो विचार कमजोर हो जाएंगे क्योंकि आप उनसे नहीं जुड़ पा रहे हैं। आप उसके लूप से बाहर आ जाएंगे, आपको निश्चित बड़ी सफलता मिलेगी। आप कुछ दिन का अभ्यास करें, आप निश्चित ही इस डर भरी फीलिंग को गिरा पाएंगे, आप सुखद और सफल जीवन जी पाएंगे। और बहुत ज्यादा नेगेटिविटी, एंजाइटी, डर भरी फीलिंग्स में फंसे हुए हैं, डिप्रेशन जैसी स्थिति हो गई है।
So wherever there is that selfishness, there is fear. So Kabira says, right? फिकर में ये जग बुरा, फिकर है सबका पीर, फिकर को जो मार दे उसका नाम फकीर. So what he's saying is, this fear person who destroys the fear, that person is a saint. Nobody else. The person who does not have fear is divine. In other words, if you are selfish, there will be fear. You can never find security in anything outside you. Ask any person which billionaire has security. Zero. Selfishness. So first quality. In fact, in the Gita, in another chapter, he says, right in the second chapter, Swalpamasya idharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Even a little bit of this discipline protects you from great fear. So the test
as a sensation in the heart chakra, in the heart region. Right? So let's place our right hand on the heart region and our left hand on top of the right hand. There's also the thymus here, which is just above, which is an integral part of that sensation of fear. The dhak, 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 the heart beating faster. We just notice the heartbeat and we take a deep breath in, fill up our lungs. We push our hand forward and outwards. And as we breathe out longer than our in-breath.
We can breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, fill up the lungs a little more, and breathe out through the mouth. Let's do this 12 to 15 times. You can do it with me. Breathe in, let the breaths. Deep in and deeper exhalation. Let them be on your lap. And just observe the natural flow of the breath coming in and going out. A few moments of sitting still, being with yourself, and you will notice the entire system calms down. Slowly you may open your eyes. Notice the entire changes. Even the mindset, the whole mind changes, relaxes, and there comes a clarity with which we can take the right decisions. To do with the anxiety, take a deep breath in and breathe out through the mouth and pull the fingers, squeeze them and pull them to the sides, up to the temples, to the ears. Then go up a little bit, breathe in, breathe out, pull the fingers out. Go up a little bit, you're opening the skull up. Down and back, the head and the neck. From below the ears up to the shoulders. Now, we opened up all that clogging that was happening in the head region. Now, we fill it up with some sparkles. Yeah. So, from the wrist, do this movement. The whole lymphatics changes here in the head region, and it activates in the toes. On the toes, on the heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. If you want, you can move your arms, swing your arms. You can synchronize the movement of the breath and the body. Doing this for just half a minute or 1 minute, of course, the calves may pain a little bit, but you will notice you feel the gush of blood circulation and a sense of energy. And the lymph drainage also becomes better. Even with your bare feet, it is an enhanced effect because the earth has a lot of electrons and the body...
Give yourself the freedom to be unburdened. There is no obligation at all to be carrying the loads that you are accustomed to. Why must you look like this? Outrageous is the word. Silly is the word. Why can't you be a little silly? Why must you look so composed and respectable? Examination is in the future. He is not in the present. Even when he is with the book, he is thinking, anticipating. Future. Stressed out. There is no stress till you create it. There is no stress till you create it. You are the creator of stress. Life is not stressful at all. Our mind, our desirous, our planning mind thinks it to be so. It makes stress. It creates stress. Do not create stress. Simple. Just keep living. It is just this giving up. Give up what makes you heavy. Give up what makes you dull. Give up what frustrates you. And that is happiness. Simple and direct. An idiot. At least say, I was an idiot. Even that is alright. As a person, please understand, you are not designed to be perfect. All perfection is just idealism, fanciful imagination. The truth might be unlimited and free of all. Keep forever waiting for that moment, that there will come a time when I'll experience no anger, no anxiety, no fear, no sorrow. Will you stop living? In fact, the more you wait for that moment, the more you are delaying it. Till the time that moment is not there, enjoy what you have. And what do you have? You have anxiety? Good for you.
Oh, silly me. If you get braver, that's not what happens. What happens is, yeah, the damn world's just as dangerous as I thought, or maybe it's even more dangerous than I thought, but it turns out that there's something in me that responds to taking that on as a voluntary challenge and grows and thrives as a consequence. And there's no doubt about this. Even the psychophysiological findings are quite clear. Impose a stressor on two groups of people, and on one group the stressor is imposed involuntarily, and on the other group the stressor is picked up voluntarily. The people who pick up the challenge is much more associated with positive emotion and much less associated with negative emotion. It's also much less hard on you because the defensive posturing system, the prey animal system, man, when that thing kicks in, it's all systems are go for you, you know. The pedal's pushed forward into the strange and the unknown. And there's a real adventure that's associated with that, right? So that's an exciting thing, which is part of the reason why people travel. And then also to see yourself as the sort of creature that can do that, is willing to do that on a habitual basis, is also the tonic for your self-esteem. You know, because the self-esteem has nothing to do with feeling good about yourself. As I already mentioned, There isn't reason why a priori you should just feel both. But if you can view yourself acting in a courageous and forthright manner and encountering the world and trying a lot and risks, in a non-naive way, well, then you have something that you can comfort yourself with at night when you're wondering what the whole damn point is of your futile and miserable. And that's necessary. Often the case that you wake up at least sometimes 4 in the morning when
say, you know what, an idiot. If you cannot say I am an idiot, at least say I was an idiot. Even that is all right. As a person, understand, you are not designed to be perfect. All perfection is just idealism, fanciful imagination. The truth might be unlimited.
You must be thinking, okay, you're lucky in what sense? Well, the breath that you just took was a blessing. Embrace it. There are so many people in the world who are dreaming to live a life that you are living right now. You have no idea. Embrace each and every breath that you are taking. Celebrate your life. Live it. Don't die before your death. We all die. We live this one routine of a day for 75 years and we call it life. If you're still thinking why you have been sent here, if you're still juggling with the fear, we were talking about gratitude, why I smile all the time. I cry all night when nobody sees me because I'm a human and I have to keep the balance. And I smile all day because I know that if I will smile, I can make people smile. That keeps me going. Be grateful for what you have. And you will always, always end up having more. But if you'll cry and if you'll crib for the little things that you don't have or the things that you have lost, you will never ever have enough. Sometimes we are too busy thinking about the things that we don't have that we forget to cherish the blessings that we have. I'm not saying that I'm not healthy and that makes me unlucky. But yes, it is never giving up is the way to live, always. Accept yourself the way you are. Be kind to yourself. Live your life fully. Accept yourself the way you are. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. I'll repeat, be kind to yourself, and only then you can be kind to others. Love yourself and spread that love. Life will be hard. There will be turmoils. There will be trials, but that will only make you stronger. Never give up. The real happiness doesn't lie in money or success or fame. I have this all, I never wanted this. Real happiness lies in gratitude. So be grateful, be alive, and live every moment. Thank you so much. Real happiness lies in gratitude. So be grateful, be alive, and live every moment. Thank you so much, everyone. Story of a woman who realized the real happiness doesn't lie in success, money, fame. It lies within. Real happiness lies in gratitude. So I am here, and I'm going to share the story of that woman. This life is a test and a trial, and tests or trials are never supposed to be easy. So when you're expecting ease from life, and life gives you lemons, then you make the lemonade, and then do not blame life for that, because you were expecting ease from a trial. Trials make you a stronger, better person. Life is a trial. Every time you realize that. It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up should not be an option. They always say that failure is not an option. Failure should be an option, because when you fail, you get up, and then you fail, and then you get up, and that keeps you going. That's how humans are strong. Is an option, should be an option, but giving up is not. Never. We have this thing in minds. We call it perfection. We want everything perfect. We want ourselves to be perfect. There is this image in our head about perfect relationships, perfect career, perfect amount of money that we need to earn no matter what. Not in this world. Are perfectly imperfect, and that is perfectly all right. That's all right. We were sent here not to become the perfect people. Those people who tell you how to look perfect, even those people are imperfect. Trying to fight this fear of looking imperfect. I used to be perfect. I still remember. Compliment to you. You're fair, you're tall, you're perfect. Look at me now. In all those imperfections, you have to listen to your heart. You don't have to look good for people. You don't have to be perfect just because other people want you to be perfect. If your soul is perfect from within, that's all right. This is all what you want. This is all what you need to be. We think too much about what people say. We listen to ourselves too little. You know what makes you perfect? When you make someone smile. You know what makes you perfect? When you try to do something good for the people around you. You know what makes you perfect? When you feel someone's pain. And how beautiful pain is that it connects you. It can connect you with others, but pain. Say that people are so lucky that you must be thinking, okay, you're lucky in what sense? Well, the breath that you just took was a blessing. Embrace it. There are so many people in the world who are dreaming to live a life that you are living right now. You have no idea. Embrace each and every breath that you are taking. Celebrate your life. Live it. Don't die before your death. We all die. Never giving up is the way to live, always.
Thankfulness. The incredible thing about gratitude is that when you're present in gratitude, you can't be anywhere else. That means that if you're having a thankful thought, you can't have a worry thought. If you're having a grateful thought, you can't have an anxious thought. What an incredible creation. Gratitude and thankfulness has to be practiced in a particular way. It has to be, first of all, expressed.
थॉट क्या थी, तो वो फर्स्ट थॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड की होनी चाहिए. तो ये एक छोटा सा अभ्यास करते हैं. अगर हम सुबह सुबह शुक्रिया करेंगे ना, थोड़े दिन में सारा दिन में मन शिकायत कम करेगा, क्योंकि उसको शुक्रिया करने की आदत पड़ जाएगी. सेकंड, हम कुछ अफर्मेशन सुबह सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट, मतलब सुबह किसका चेहरा देखा था, तो विच मीन्स सुबह की फर्स्ट थॉट क्या थी, तो वो फर्स्ट थॉट ग्रैटिट्यूड की होनी चाहिए. तो ये एक छोटा सा
that you spend time working on yourself. Study the high achievers. I did that to find out how did they get there. I studied the life of Frederick Douglass, who said we won't get everything that we fight for, but everything we get, it will be a fight. And so as you study these people and imagine yourself in their position and in your mind's eye, say to yourself, as I did, if they can do it, I can do it. They put their pants on one leg at a time. They breathe air just as I do. And so I believe that...
Who am I trying to be? Not myself, anyone but myself. Living in a fantasy to bury the reality, making myself the mystery. A strong facade disguising the misery. Empty but beyond the point of emptiness. Full to the brim of fake confidence. A guard that will never be broken because I broke a long time ago. I'm hurting but don't tell anyone. No one needs to know. Don't show all you've failed. Always okay, always fine, always on show. The show must go on. It will never stop. The show must not go on. I'm hurting but don't tell anyone. No one needs to know. Don't show all you've failed. Always okay, always fine, always on show. The show must go on. It will never stop. The show must not go on, but I know the show must go on. It will never stop. The show must not go on, but I know it will. I give up. I give up giving up. I am lost. I don't need to be saved. I need to be found. Basically, it's kind of just...
Things that just blows me away about universities is that no one ever tells students why they should write something. It's like, well, you have to do this assignment. Well, why are you writing? It's like, no, the grade. It's like, no, you need to learn to think. Because thinking makes you act effectively in the world. Thinking makes you win the battles you undertake. And those could be battles for good things. If you can think and speak and write, you are absolutely deadly. Nothing can get in your way. So that's why you learn to write. It's like, and I can't believe that people aren't just told that. It's like, it's the most powerful weapon you can possibly provide someone with. And I mean, I know lots of people who've been staggeringly successful and watched them.
I'm really scared for him because a big way. Stand board exam. Standard form. 10 standard. They must learn together. Remember, for the examination means you are a bloody cheat. You understand? Remember,
or stressed time and you're stressed. You can't eat well, you don't get to sleep well, and when you wake up in the morning, you feel so tired. Class is like that engineering entrance exam, or the exact same for everyone. Now, a famous quotation says that everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb trees, then it will live its entire life thinking that it's stupid. Stress is caused by unrealistic and very high expectations. Now, let's change the why in our question to what. Instead of saying, why does this happen to me? Why is it always like this? Why is life so unfair? How about we ask the question differently? What is the solution to the problem? What is required of me to fit my toy into that class, and what do I need to do to overcome exam stress? Now, I will give you 3 solutions and 1 bonus tip that I have learned from monks like Gaur Gopal Das Ji and Sri Dandapani and the teachings of Buddha. Solution number 1, choose the right container. Are we following the herd? Let's be honest. Do we have the faith and courage to follow our own passion? Are we in charge, or is someone else driving our bus? Now, life is a paradox. Stress is caused when we try to control life and its outcomes. And also, lack of control is one of the biggest causes of stress. So let's see what you can control and what you should not. What you can control is your preparation, attitude, time management, priorities, effort, and expectations. These are your goals. What you cannot control is your rank, your score, your gold medal, and the admission. These are dreams, not goals. So focus on your goals and leave the dreams for the universe to fulfill. Solution number 2, focus on building the right skills. I know how you feel trapped, like time is ticking, there's no room for failing, I'm already being weighed down by the pressures of my past mistakes, what do I do? But remember, one piece of paper does not decide your future. Your skills and your knowledge are going to be your key strengths going forward. Now, many a times we already know, for instance, that English is our weak point, or that we need to practice math every day. And I know how many resolutions you've made each year to say, I'm going to improve my communication skills, for instance. But we feel so stressed and demotivated that instead we just keep watching one TikTok video after another. The monks believe that everything happens for a reason and we shouldn't regret our past. In fact, we should use our past as the most powerful teacher. So shake off your excuses, take your progress in your own hand, and see the magic build up in your life. Develop a passion for learning to make your little chimp so agile and flexible that it is now the perfect fit into the glass of your choice. Solution number 3, expand your container. What if your glass could become this bowl and your toy could comfortably fit inside it? In the monk's language, expand your container means 5 things. First, count your blessings, write a gratitude diary. Second, remind yourself of how talented and awesome you are and think of all the good things. 3, expand your circle of friends to include inspiring and motivating people who trust you. Keep some emotional distance from people that make you feel small, and sharing with your friends helps you calm down. 4, enlarge your purpose by helping those that are suffering, and that way you focus less on your own pain. And 5, enlarge your consciousness. Make a spiritual connection to get the strength to be able to deal with the pain. And now for the bonus tip. The best to focus at one tip is to focus at one thing at a time. Our mind is this monkey. It jumps from the present to the future and the past at random order. And when you're studying one moment, the next moment you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to fail in my exams. And the very next moment you're thinking, why did my girlfriend break up with me? Now try to take control of your awareness. Focus on the present moment, be mindful, and focus on what you can control. And if your awareness goes here or there, stop, take a break, bring your awareness back to the present moment, and keep going. My biggest stress buster is this little Shih Tzu, my Simbi. Needless to say, look after yourself. Try to get at least 7 hours of sleep, take vitamin C supplements, try to get about 10 minutes of sunlight every day, do some light exercises, sing in the shower, and smile a lot. Developing a daily ritual of mindfulness, reflecting on your own thoughts, and meditation will go a long way in creating a happier you. And now, please press that subscribe